Hey, GratuiTous here from itsgratuitous.com. In this video, I will share how I've set up Sylenth1 based off of my M-Audio Oxygen Pro template for FL Studio, and this is that drum pad workflow to navigate FL Studio, okay? So again, we can open up Sylenth1 in the channel rack. You could just hit the arrow, then you're focused on the channel rack. Then you can open up Sylenth1, and you can change presets by either hitting the drum pads, okay? Or you can use the knob. Each plugin's different. For Sylenth1, you can use both. Now, another thing I want to share with Sylenth1 that I have set up is I have actually the first 3 sliders. So you can't see these other 2 sliders in the video, but the first one does the master volume. And this is really important for that fast workflow of adjusting volume. Let's say you have 5 instruments open. You've opened up Sylenth1. You want to play a new melody. If it's too loud or too quiet, you don't have to go to your mouse. You can just do it right here off of your MIDI keyboard. The sliders right beside, you can see I also have B and A set up for you. And I've actually found this has been super powerful. So for myself, I find myself always using a part A and a part B as I am designing my presets. And so I can do my global volume, right? I can also adjust, either B or A to get a different timbre. Let's just recap of how I set up Sylenth1. So you can change your presets just by going off the banks or off the drum pads or the knob, okay? You can also use your first 3 sliders to change your volumes, okay? One little bug I have found with Sylenth1 in FL Studio. So right now, let's say I am on 13, which is like piano play me or whatever. If I clone this, we create a new instance and you can see that I'm on piano play me. If I change the preset, I think it just goes back to the first one. Okay, so it just goes there. So keep that in mind that it doesn't start from, let's go back to 13. There's that play me one, right? So just keep that in mind that if you clone an instance of the virtual instrument, I found that it just resets back to the beginning of the bank, then you have to start over again. Each generator is different. We're talking about different developers, all that kind of stuff, but you still can change your presets on that particular instance, either with the knob or the drum pads, and you have your first 3 sliders to do the volume, your B and your A. And like I said, I find this gives me a really cool workflow. This is for Sylenth1, all based off of my M-Audio Oxygen Pro template for FL Studio, and this is that drum pad workflow experience. Again, we can close Sylenth1, we can go up to the other instance, we can open it, we can do what we want, okay? All right, if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email at hi@itsgratuitous.com, and I hope you enjoy the Oxygen Pro in FL Studio.